Hello, my name is Aiden Stewart, and the two campaigns I chose to analyze were the Truth Initiative Toxic Therapy and the FDA's The Real Cost campaign that focused on the topic of youth protection around tobacco and vaping. The Truth Initiative launched its toxic therapy campaign in December of 2023, which focused on how teenagers specifically seek comfort through addictive habits like consuming tobacco and vaping. Their mission statement includes many young people turn to vaping nicotine as a coping mechanism in moments of stress or anxiety, but the truth is that nicotine can often intensify those feelings. We wanted to make it clear to young people that vaping nicotine is toxic therapy. So for the target audience, the campaign states that they focus on all genders from ages 13 to 20 years old because that is the largest demographic that applies to potential and current users. So for the paid media, this campaign focuses heavily on influencing their target demographic through paid media. An example of this can be seen through their featured advertisements with actor Chris Parnell to address alarming connection between vaping nicotine and youth mental health. This campaign generated a multitude of different forms of earned media, especially through social media platforms. The channels of engagement they used were social media platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, while also using their website to give more information. So for the shared media, this aspect can be analyzed by the thousands of likes their posts receive, as well as the hundreds of thousands of impressions made through their posts. So for the outcome of the first segment of this campaign generated extremely positive results, which garnered millions of impressions. The video segment titled Breath of Stress Air currently has 110 million views on YouTube, which was released almost a year ago. The second campaign I am comparing is the FDA's The Real Cost campaign, which debuted in 2014. This campaign's target demographic includes all genders between the ages of 11 to 19. This campaign sought to enlighten the youth about the harmful dangers of consuming nicotine and tobacco. This mission statement states that smokeless ascent means harmlessness. This is in reference to the newfound addiction known as vaping. The paid media that can be observed from this campaign is shown through their televised advertising. These advertisements include social media sponsorships, TV commercials, and web banner ads. This campaign generated earned media through the various websites and blogs posted above. Social media activism blogs were the biggest follower and resonator of this campaign. Also, there are many different influencers that picked up and shared the campaign's advertisement. The shared media aspect can be analyzed through their social media impressions and recorded social media traffic generated by their campaign ads. The outcomes of the Real Cost campaign stated in December 1st, 2023, that this campaign saved more than $53 billion for the youth, families, and societies at large by reducing smoking-related costs like early loss of life, costly medical care, and lost wages. Through analyzing both campaigns, the data shows that there were clear indications of strengths and weaknesses in both. The first campaign, Toxic Therapy, had a strong message that resonated with the youth and guardians of youth protection. This can be seen through the large amount of impressions and advertisements generated in their Breath of Stress Air media segment. A weakness of this campaign is the lack of a gain frame strategy, which would allow the youth to understand the potential outcomes and positive influences of non-tobacco use. However, the lost frame may be more effective in determining the youth from being scared of vaping. The potential this campaign has is the ability to reach a wide audience given the statistics of the impressions made by their media segments. The main threat is the millions of current vapers that are between the ages of 11 to 20 that are not being reached by these advertisements. The next campaign is a Real Cost, which ushered in a huge cost reduction and mitigation of billions of dollars, which directly affected the youth's consumption of tobacco. The main weakness this campaign has was the inability to reach hundreds of millions of impressions like the Truth Initiative campaign garnered. However, the opportunities this campaign obtains could potentially reach millions more if they tailored their media components correctly. The main threat, as stated before, is the millions of current teen users and the inability to reach them through their channels of engagement.